Hey guys, welcome back to a part 3 of Java, and today I'll be teaching how output is displayed and various techniques how to display your output. So let's get started. So let me start off with some vocabulary. So what is an output stream? So an output stream sends data to an output device. So in this example, this print statement would send its data to this console. So it would send the information and it would print it on this console. So that's the typical way of how a standard output stream works. It's typically to the computer screen. So next, there's two methods of print statements. So we have the println method, and then we also have the print method. So you may be wondering, well, what's the difference? So let me show you. So let's keep this as ln, and let's create another line . Let's create another line. So let's see. Okay, so let's see how this is outputted into our console. So let's hit run, and well, they're together. So let me explain to you the difference. So when you use the print method, it leaves the insertion point at the end of the output. What that means is that the output that you later display or want to print out onto the console will be printed right immediately after. It won't be printed onto the next line. However, the println method moves the insertion point to the next line before going to the next line of code. So here you could see how these methods work. Okay, so now let's talk about something called escape sequences. So an escape sequence is basically just a black backslash followed by a symbol. And escape sequences are used to display special characters. For example, let's say I had this, right? Let's say that I wanted to print the world on the next line. So you would hit backslash and then n. So in this case, your escape sequence is backslash n, which is called new line. So if we print this, like you would expect, it would print everything after the backslash n, it would print it after the next line. So there's a lot of escape sequences, and I'll go over the most common ones. So another one is backslash t, and what that does, it tabs. So what that means, it adds a space, specifically 8 spaces into your string. So our format, the output will be formatted this way. So there would be 8 spaces here. So now another escape sequence is backslash. Okay. So as you can see on the console, what it does is, if you want a regular backslash, like you might be wondering, hey, I want a regular backslash in my string, how do I do that? So this is how you would do that. So another one is how to get quotation marks. Because if you notice already, a string uses a quotation marks to end it, right? But if, for example, if I wanted the string to be, if I wanted quotation marks to be part of the string, and if I add it here, well, it starts to mess things up and gives me syntax errors. So what we do instead is we go to the first place where we want it, and we hit backslash, quotation mark, and then again backslash, quotation mark. Now, let me just delete that. Now if we run this, as I've just mentioned, it will print quotation marks around our output, as you can see here. And the arrow is pointing at the directly right at the end of the output, because I'm using print method here, not the println method here. For example, if I quickly just change this and ran this, my insertion point will be moved to the next line. Yep, so that is it for part 3 of Java. See ya.